Yeah.
Dear friends and masters, welcome to Oneness Meditation Qatar. Today we have a special guest to share his energies and wisdom with us. He is a renowned naturopathy doctor and holistic health coach. He, along with his wife, Dr. Pooja, Dr. Pooja, are founder members of successful YouTube channels of PMC Gujarat and PMC Gujarati. They have more than 12 lakh followers and 10,000 subscribers. They are the founders of Pyramid Spiritual Society Movement Trust in Gujarat and utilizing the funds for pyramid construction and spiritual welfare in Gujarat by associating with Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patri Sir since last 5 years. As per Patri Sir's saying, Goli ko goli maro. They have been successfully running 14 days online GGM workshops with 100% results to all participants with the motto no doctor, no medicine, no hospitals. Nature is the best healer. So let us welcome Dr. Dhiren Sareen to Oneness Meditation Qatar. Welcome, sir. And the
Namaskar,
stage is yours.
Ramya ji. And thank you so much for the wonderful introduction that you have given. I would first of all like to, give all my warm wishes to all the participants who are available with us today. A warm welcome to all the people on Oneness Meditation Qatar. I am Dr. Dhiren Sareen, and I'll be speaking to you about food as a medicine. If we can understand the dynamics of food, if we know the science behind that, if we can understand that the entire body is composed of 5 elements, and the food that we consume must be balanced with these 5 elements so that we do not have any kind of diseases or ailments in the body. So it becomes very imperative to understand your food. If we eat our food in a balanced way, then there is no need for medicines. And if we are not taking a balanced diet plan, then even taking a medicine will not help. Just try to understand the entire thing. And before we go about, asking you or sharing all the wisdom about how to take the best food on the earth planet, let us go for a short meditation session for about 20 to 25 minutes. So I would like to just tell the new participants who have joined us today about Anapanasati meditation, the technique, how to do it. It's very simple. It has been actually introduced to the entire world by Gautam Buddha a long time back, around 2,500 years back. And the same concept has been brought back once again by Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patri Sir. Like to give all my regards to him. He is doing a plentiful service to the humanity by introducing this concept of Anapanasati meditation, which is very easy to follow. Anybody and everybody can follow it at any time from their home place. So today we will be doing is a Anapanasati meditation. Anapanasati is a Pali word, and it means exhalation and inhalation, getting connected to your own breath, the inhalation exhalation process of your breath. So here we will be putting all our focus, all our mind on the breath that we are going to take during the next 20-25 minutes. I just request that you forget about everything else and focus entirely only on your breath. There's a simple system. Wherever you want to sit in Sukh Asan. I mean, आपको बैठने के टाइम पे आराम से, wherever you feel comfortable, just sit in a comfort way. You can be sitting on a sofa, on a chair, on a bed. Just ensure you have some cushions, pillows in your back so it becomes easy for you to sit. And clasp your fingers so that the fingers are, intertwined, and keep the hands in your, in a comfort way. And the legs should also be crossed from the exterior end, so that the circuit is designed in a way where you are getting all the energy self-stimulating to your own self. 100% energy grid is made so that the energy is not lost anywhere. And keep your eyes closed, because 80% energy gets lost from our eyes. So now we will close our eyes and we will start the session of meditation. Just close your eyes and get connected to your inhalation and exhalation of breath. The entire focus has to be on our breath only. Forget about everything else. Fully connected to your own breath. अगले कुछ पलों के लिए भूल जाएं आपका नाम, आपका काम, आपका हुदा, भूल जाएं अपने परिवार को. Forget everything. Forget about your job, forget about your family, about your all kind of codes of the day. Forget about everything. For a while, just be focused on your breath, as if your breath is your master. The inhalation and the exhalation should be natural and normal. It should be soft and tranquil. Just observe your tranquil, natural, soft breath. When we are connected to our breath, a transformation starts taking place. The real transformation starts with our breath. The thought patterns in our mind, they start getting reduced. Slowly and gradually we find that our mind is rather empty. There is hardly any thoughts left. Be static with the breath. Move in, move out. No words in your mouth, no mantras, and no images of gods or any of your gurus, teachers, none of them. Just be with your simple natural breath. स्वाभाविक श्वासों के साथ में मन का केंद्रीकरण करना है. As the mind becomes empty, cosmic energy starts flowing from the middle of our head inside our body, and it starts cleansing 72,000 nervous system of the entire body. 72,000 नाड़ी मंडल का शोधन कार्य आरंभ होता है जब हम अपनी श्वासों के साथ में जुड़ जाते हैं. हमारी श्वास हमें हमारे स्पिरिचुअल मास्टर्स के साथ में जोड़ती है. Our breath connects us to our spiritual masters. We are in oneness with our spiritual masters as we connect with our breath. And within no time, a lot of cosmic energy starts flowing from our middle of the head in the interior of our entire body. we start gaining energy. And we start finding peace in our own mind. The peace which cannot be purchased by crores and crores of dollars and money, that starts getting restored once we are with our natural tranquil breath. We become energetic, we become peaceful, and our intellect starts gaining wisdom from inside. We start monitoring our mind patterns, the negative and the more positive mind thoughts that have been coming to us. It is just like a awareness session with your breath, where your energy also enhances and your awareness also grows. And both the factors help us in increasing our vibrations to higher vibrations, higher frequency. The higher vibrations and the frequency help us to connect to our own higher self. Our higher self is a storehouse of wisdom and knowledge. In our higher self, all our past birth is stored. We can know what all we have done in our past birth times. And once we get connected to our own inner self, we start getting connection with our own Param Tattva. We get connected to the soul. We start feeling the bliss which is there inside our own self. Now, this bliss is not an ordinary bliss. This is an extraordinary blissful state. Just experience this bliss along with the entire group of Qatar. Go deeper in the peaceful state that we have acquired now. Just relax. Complete relaxation of your body is a must. Be in your comfort and let go yourself deeper and deeper with every breath that you are taking into the realms of peaceful nature, into your own blissful state. I'll play some little music so you can go a little more deeper with that. Be in your peaceful state. Be in the most blissful state. Let us drench ourselves in the rain of cosmic energy. पूरी तरह से ऊर्जा में भिगो लीजिए, परमानंद की अनुभूति ले लीजिए. Experience the bliss, the blissful nature within. Last 2 minutes. Just keep your eyes closed for the last 2 minutes. Go deeper and deeper. This is your blissful state. Just experience that. This is what happens when we connect to our own soul, the inner self. Awareness increases, our energy increases. We are in a peaceful state of mind. And the bliss, my God. We thank our mother and father for the birth that we have received from them. We thank Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patri Sir for the gift of meditation has been received by a plenty many of people. We thank our body, mind and soul. We thank all the teachers from whom we have learnt our lessons in this birth. And we thank the 5 elements of the nature that have gone in the making of the entire cosmos and in the making of our body. Last 10 seconds. अपनी उंगलियों का स्पर्श लेते हुए just feel the fingers of your hand. Open your hands and keep them on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. धीमे धीमे अपनी आंखें खोलेंगे. Gently open your eyes with a smile on your face and remove your hands. And here to a beautiful session of meditation from each participant who was along with us today. I would like to give a hand of applause. You can also do the same. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. My dear friends, my dear masters, what all you felt today is your inner energy. And I would like to thank Ramya ji, who's been handling the entire show on Oneness Meditation Qatar. This has been a beautiful, beautiful evening with each one of you. I hope you enjoyed the session. Now we will talk about the health parameters. It is very, very conducive that we increase our energy first of all, before we go into understanding the concept of knowledge, the knowledge on our own health. And here to make it much more, better and soothing to each one of you and to connect you all the energies of all the masters who are available with us. I wish I throw a question to you and you reply back with the chatting. So keep your hands on the writing pad of your laptop or your mobile from where you are connected with us. My question to you, my dear friends, I'm going to ask you very simple questions, but I feel that you do reply back so that you all are connected with the energy that is going to be there today. What is the most important thing that ascertains our health? What, according to you, is the most important factor that gives you health? Whatever you feel, you can write that. Our thoughts, okay? Happiness questions, okay? Thoughts. Anything else the people would like to add on? Okay, I understand thoughts. The thoughts are very, very important part of our own system, because what runs here, that definitely runs in the entire body. But there are a few more important factors that determine the health of a person. It is not just the positive mindset. Okay, we have a positive mindset and you keep on eating all the junk available with you. You think you will be able to restore the health in your body? Michelle just started giving, saying, and it's food also, proper diet has to be there. Okay. So until and unless we do not understand the dynamics of the food, you see, what all we eat, our entire body is composed of the food that we eat. The kind of food that we eat determines what kind of body we have. If we are taking acidic food, our bodies will be acidic, will be full of garbage. If we eat junk the entire day, if we do not balance our diet, somewhere down the line it will reflect in our health. So proper diet and the science of diet is very, very imperative to keep yourself healthy without any medicines. I mean, you will not need any kind of doctors or hospitals for the rest of your life. From the past 15 years, from the time that I learned about the science of food, I have never had any tablet. I have never been to a doctor. I've never been to a hospital. And I'm leading my life very successfully and happily. And I wish each one of the persons who are connected with us on PSSM, Pyramid Spiritual Society movement, all the people who are meditators only have one big hindrance, and that is health. I wish you also restore your health by understanding this science. As we improve our food habits, as we improve upon our food habits, we have a balanced diet with 5 elements. We make a balanced body. The purity of the body is developed the more we connect to the nature. प्राकृतिक खाएंगे तो प्राकृतिक बनेंगे. If you eat natural food, you become natural. Very simple. The more we cook the food, we spoil all the enzymes, we spoil the antioxidants and the phytonutrients present in that. So at least one time of the meal, one main meal of the day must be of natural food. The food which is given by the Almighty to each one of us. It's a gift. Before we were given to have our birth on the earth, we had all the vegetables and all the fruits being laid for us to repair, to maintain, to build our body in the most healthy way. Mind definitely plays a very big role, but there is so much of stress, work pressure. Then there are so many negative patterns of thoughts. So, what to do? You will have to understand that by doing service to the humanity, by giving your services, you can come out of the attachments. The desires that we have running over here are the sole reason of giving us the fear and the insecurities of life. When all this drama goes inside, it definitely has a very big impact on the health. Our mind is the storehouse from where we are working and taking care of our body. Mind is the in charge of our body. So we have to make sure that our mindsets are positive all the while. We have to detox our mind at the same time. If we have the garbage here, I mean, you all must be having your mobile phones that you must have purchased a short while ago. Those who are having the old phones, they can understand. We have to keep on, moving out the garbage files. You have to remove those WhatsApps and those videos and all that kind of things, because otherwise the processor will not work. The new mobile is doing good, but after a while, when a lot of the files have been stored in, there is a message which pops up on your mobile phone also that says remove the unwanted files if you want the processor to work well. The storage capacity runs full, then things will not be the same. The same happens with us. We have stored so much of junk. We need to remove all that. Nobody taught us the pattern, the way how we have to do it. Meditation is a very simple and a proper way of removing all the garbage from your mind. It keeps a very good vigil and awareness over here on your mindset. So no negative more files are, taken inside. You're always having positive and miraculous thoughts, and that is what transforms your entire life. And then at the root level is our inner self. Here deep inside, everyone has a deep inside which is working with you every time. We may call it as Almighty, we may call it as Soul, Atma, Paramatma, whatever you are calling it. You have different people have different names, but the source is one only, and that source is running your body, your mind, everything. You drink a drop of water or you eat a morsel of food. What do you think digests it? It is that very energy which is inside, the source which is working. If that source was not there, if that energy was not there, you think your digestive system can even sip down one droplet of water? You can digest a morsel of food? You'll fail in doing that. So try to understand. The Almighty, the God that resides inside in the name of soul, in the name of spirit within, is the one who's doing everything for you. Quantum physics, they say it is energy. So what you do when you do meditation, your mind becomes calm and peaceful, and a lot of energy is coming inside from your own Brahmarandra. And that increases your energy. That is the food of your soul. We work on our root level. It's very imperative. It's very, very important at the same time. Any kind of a disease or disorder that takes place on your body is first manifested in your astral body. Only then it takes place on your physical body. I mean, whatever is relayed from the back of your six bodies gets reflected on the seventh body. There are seven bodies in all that we have. Science recognizes them. And here I will now be telling you more about physical body today. We will speak more on the subject of food as a medicine. But if you have time and if you would like to learn all about our complete health for restoration of your health without any medicines, without any doctors, I would like to invite each one of you to GGM Workshop 5. Goli Ko Goli Maro Workshop 5 is going to be starting its registration from the coming Buddha Purnima, 16th of May. So if you want, you can book your space. For the coming month, we are going to have our workshop number 5, where we will teach and we will learn at the same time how we can transform our life, be healthy for the rest of our life without the dependence of any doctor, any medicine, and any hospital. I'm a live example. I've been doing it from the last 15 years. There are thousands and thousands of people who transformed their life in the last 6 months. Lakhs of them have transformed with the wisdom that I have been giving to all the people. If you wish to be lucky, you can definitely be one of them. And now I would like to throw one easy question to you all. What is the best food for health on the planet Earth? Please type your answers on the chatting. What is the best food? Well, this session of GGM, Goli Ko Goli Maro workshop is going to be in Hindi language for those who are interested. Okay, Kanyanji says it's plant-based food. Definitely it is. But among the plants, which one is the best one? Keep on trying, keep on attempting as many times you want. And all the participants, they do make themselves, available on the chatting. Green leaves. Yes, it is. Raw food and leaf juice. Parminder ji, very nice. So the best food on the earth planet is vegetables. Vegetables is the best food on earth. And among the vegetables, the number one ranking is of the green leafy vegetables. That is why when you lose your health, your doctor tells you to have green leafy vegetables. The green leaves has chlorophyll, which improves your immunity. It has got the rich fiber, which will help you a lot in expelling all the garbage that has accumulated inside your system. It has antioxidants, a superb level of antioxidants that builds your immunity, your fighting system towards all the diseases. It's laden with the reservoir of minerals, opens all kind of minerals, calcium, magnesium, potassium, iron, silica, whatnot. You get in a big amount of them. And then, of course, it has also got the cleansing properties. So it cleanses your body with the fiber which is available in it. My dear friends, we will today understand the dynamics of the food and the way the food works for us. Food as a medicine.
Welcome.
So when we understand that the nature has given us bountiful, we have to understand that we have to go a little closer to the nature. We have to accept all that has been given for our repair and maintenance. We have to understand that if we go the natural way, the raw diet at least once in a day, that will help us a lot. And with the green vegetables playing the best part in all the foods available, ensure that you get your greens every day. The healthiest food of this planet is all the vegetables, the raw fruits, and all the nuts and pulses, and so many. In short, the plant-based food is the best for the human. Green leafy vegetables is the healthiest food, the most powerful of all that is available on the earth planet. So the more greens that we can have, the color green, is in itself is a healing color. Whenever we see greenery around us, it does make a very big impact on our mindset too. And it develops healing tendencies inside. It takes us out of depression. So very good that if you can consume the green leafy vegetables in the form of probably juices or in the form of chutneys or in the form of different things that you've been cooking in your home. Now let us see what all happens when the greens go inside our body. Green is the best food to remove diabetes and all the metabolic disorders. Metabolic disorders like high blood pressure, like thyroid, like cancer, like big ailments that are all disorders of the body, the metabolic disorders. This can be removed just by consuming good amount of green vegetables on a daily basis. Green vegetables are a rich source of fiber, so they help in cleansing the system. They are all alkaline by nature, so they also help in removing the acidity and digestive issues. It is the best thing that we can do for removing our constipation. somebody is playing on the screen. I'm so sorry, I can't help it, but I would definitely appeal to the people who are available on the Zoom not to do the same. Mineral deficiencies like iron, folate deficiencies, and anemia get reduced to zero if you are ready to take the power of green within by consuming the green leafy vegetables. Your poor eyesight, if you understand that coriander leaves is the best food for your eyes, if you can understand that the mint leaves or the spinach leaves are rich in iron and the vitamin A, which will improve your eyesight. It helps in removing your aging because rich in antioxidants. It also builds your immunity, removes the poor immunity factor that is there because of the acidic content and the toxins that are taking a toll on your body. The blood clotting. Okay, now if you are not rich with the potassium, the phosphorus in your body, the magnesium in the body, you start taking the greens now. Your weak bones are because you do not have the assimilable form of calcium. You are dependent on those tablets or on the milk more and more. So leave them. The green leafy vegetable gives you much more. It gives you 7 times more calcium than a glass of milk. 7 times at least. And if we are ready to take green leafy vegetables on a regular basis, forget about any kind of fatigue. Never, it will never happen to you. You'll be always, always energetic. Heart diseases and high cholesterol are kept at bay by the green leafy vegetables that we consume on a regular basis. It it actually produces a lot of nitric oxide in the body, which takes care of all the high cholesterol levels that are there in the body. It will take care of your blood vessels. Your heart will smile if you started taking the green leafy vegetables. And you can never be in a stage of having cancer. If your body is acidic and you are consuming all kind of packed foods on a daily basis, then definitely. And in case if you have any of those stigmas wherein you are guilt conscious or you have some kind of problems associated with somebody who's very close to you in your life emotionally, if you are stressed, then definitely you will start developing the tumors of cancer. But let me tell you one more thing. If you have the power of greens, that can revert it back. So, my dear friends, the power of greens is very powerful. It can help you overcome all the disorders, all the diseases, if you are ready to consume them on a regular basis. You can make chutneys of that. Do not put a lot of spices so that you can consume around 100 grams in your lunch and 100 grams in your dinner time. This will remove all the mineral deficiency. It will take care of alkalinity in your body and improve your immunity. So many veggies are available. We can have spinach, we can have coriander leaves, mint leaves, moringa, drumstick leaves. We can also have tulsi, fenugreek leaves, amaranth, dill leaves, suva, colocasia, or we call it as arbi in Hindi here. Mustard leaves, sarson is a very rich reservoir of calcium. It has got more than 3000 milligrams of calcium in just 100 grams. It's a beautiful thing. If you can get it over there in your place, do make some sag of that. Green is the color of healing. Let me restart the sharing again. There's a scratch which is not looking good. So, green is the color of healing. When you find yourself strained with the use of screen, generally we are spending a lot of time with our mobiles and on the TVs and the computers and the laptops. When you find your eyes are getting all the kind of problems, go into the garden nearby and you will start finding the eyes getting the soothing green color. The trees and the plants have the fastest healing induced into your eyes. And this is directly connected to your own brain. It starts moving out of stress very fast. So the green is definitely the best amongst all the foods that are available. What happens when we consume all kind of processed foods? What is lost from the food after you have processed them? Well, all kind of packed foods that we are getting lack fiber in them. Fiber is a very important part of carbohydrate. It helps in improving our digestive system. If we study all the different nutrient parts of the food, proteins, when they go in our system, they get converted into amino acids. The smaller part of protein is amino acids, which has been converted in our body. Carbohydrates that we consume get converted to glucose in our system, in our body. The fats that we consume get converted to omega 3 fatty acids or omega 6 fatty acids. Fiber has no conversion. Fiber remains as fiber. This is the beauty of fiber. It goes inside your body. It develops a cleansing system for our body. It cleanses our system in a very proper way, removing all the garbage. So fibrous food is very, very important on a daily basis to be consumed. Fiber has no conversion. This is the cleansing system which is required from the foods in our body. If we are taking only and only packed foods, if we are taking all the junk food, if we are taking the breads and we are taking the biscuits and cakes, and they lack fiber, and that is what creates all kind of problems. If we are having a very good feeling for the burgers and the pizzas, do know that there is no fiber available with that. So when we start consuming the green leafy vegetables, we start consuming the vegetables also, and that fibrous portion of the fruits that was given to us by the nature, that starts working on our body, detoxing our physical body, giving that purity which is much more needed for having a healthy self. Why sugar mixes fast and jaggery very slowly? Because of fiber. There's a lot of fiber which is there available in the jaggery, and this has a tendency of releasing glucose slowly in the system. That is why when we are consuming jaggery, we are in a better state of health than consuming the white sugar where there is no fiber available. Always and always go into a tendency of eating fiber rich food. It takes care of your gut. Whichever part of the system is the central part, which is the most important to be dealt with. You will see in the solar system, the most central part is the sun, from where all the planets are drawing their energy. Similar way in our body, if we look at the central part, it is the gut. And the gut needs to be taken care of by us in the maximum time, because from there our health starts. When we were very young, in the womb of our mother, our fetus, in the form of fetus, we were drawing all the energy, all the food from our navel, the central part of our gut, from where the entire body developed. Then we started consuming the milk, and then we started having the food. But know for sure the entire body is composed directly and indirectly from the gut. So try to maintain a good healthy flora of your gut. And that can be done by taking maximum fiber rich food. जितना हो सके प्लांट बेस्ड डाइट को ही लेना है. हम समझेंगे किस तरह से फाइबर हमारे जिंदगी में एक मेजर रोल प्ले करता है. Big role is being played by the fibers in the body, as it helps in releasing the glucose in a slow way, so that we do not get a lot of glucose being released in our blood vessels. Otherwise, we need to have shocks of insulin. Pancreas will have to take a lot of load, and our liver will have to convert that glucose into glycogen to store it as a fat. If we have fiber, it releases the glucose in a very slow manner. So it is really very good if we are consuming fiber-rich foods. Make you full. You get satiety when you are eating a apple, but you do not get a satiety when you are eating a chocolate. This is why, because there is no fiber available in the chocolate. But that piece of apple, because it is loaded with fiber, it makes you feel full. Food for good bacteria. We know that there are some good bacteria which are always there. We have to maintain that good bacteria in our gut, and it is that food for good bacteria that we have to have fibers. It relieves us of constipation. Constipation in itself is giving birth to so many diseases. So it becomes very imperative if you want to relieve yourself of constipation and digestive issues, consume more and more fiber. It reduces your cholesterol because of the nitric oxide which gets released in your body. So how do we recognize which one is the regional and seasonal fruit or vegetable? The one which is the cheapest available in the stores is the one that is there for you in the bountiful. The nature is providing you in the season and in the region that you actually happen to be. So that one should be consumed the maximum. You should take nuts and seeds, but before you take the nuts and seeds, know the way how you have to consume them. Always soak them. The more they are hydrated and in their natural form, that is much better for you. Seeds must be soaked for at least 4 hours. So if you have sunflower seeds or flax seeds or pumpkin seeds, soak them for about 4 hours and then use them in your salads. For nuts, the period is 8 hours, or you can say soak them for overnight. 8 hours will help, give them the hydration and take away the acidic portions from majority of the nuts. Like we have the almonds and the walnuts, which are most extensively being used for the health. They have good omega fatty acids at the same time. Soak them for at least 8 hours. Throw that water because that becomes bitter in taste and it releases all the acidic content over there. Remove the skin of the almonds before consuming them. And so far as lentils and beans are there, make them, cook them properly, and they are really a good source of fiber. They really help you a lot. So these three fiber-rich foods that I wanted to tell to you should be a part of your food on a daily basis. The impact of DNA, how it is getting damaged. A lot of the studies have been showing that the DNA is getting damaged because of the pollution factor. Let me tell you, if you have lack of greens and beans in your diet, it does the same impact on your DNA as is done by smoking or radiation. So always try to understand the best food on the earth must be consumed the maximum to take care of the DNA. Because if that gets ruptured, if that gets damaged, spoiled, your coming generations will get all kind of handicaps. So ensure that your DNA structure is being kept pure by the use of by the pure use of green vegetables and beans. What we eat makes a very big sense. We must ponder upon it what we must eat. We have different kind of foods that we enjoy. When I spoke to a big number of people, they said we love to eat processed and junk food. It gives us real satisfaction in terms of taste. Then the people are, drawn towards the grains, but that is a very, very heavy portion. The third thing the people love is the pulses and the lentils. The fourth thing is the nuts and the seeds. Vegetables is on a poor fifth number, and fruits is on the lowest scale at sixth number. We have to understand which food is the best, and accordingly, now I am going to introduce to you the seventh one, the green leaves, which is the most important part, which is available with us, which is the lowest considered by the people in their eating habits today. Very low consumption of green leaves. It is at the number 7. But we have to understand the dynamics. We have to understand the pyramid of the food so that the food can work as a medicine, wherein we don't need to go for any kind of drugs or any kind of doctors after that. Let us see and understand the entire food pyramid. The maximum you have to utilize in the day is the vegetables. The green leafy vegetables, the vegetables should be a big portion of your food diet in the entire day. The number 2 is the fruits on the pyramid, the food pyramid. Number 3 is lentils and pulses. Number 4 is grains. Number 5th is nuts and seeds. So here, I'm not saying that don't eat your pizza or burger, but balance them with the vegetables and the fruits that you consume throughout the day. It is very, very important part. It has got antioxidants. It has got all kind of health improving vitamins and minerals in the most absorbable form, assimilable form. Lentils, pulses, fruits and vegetables are rich in fiber that cleans your body, that also takes care of your health at the same time, provide you the cleansing patterns which is required. So if you can note it or you can take a screenshot, this is the food pyramid which is required by each one of us. GGM, the workshop that we've been conducting, the most important part of the workshop is to clear you of the unwanted fat so that you can become slim and trim, so that you get the natural shape that is required, which makes you an attractive person with lots of confidence. We reverse diseases naturally by giving you the science of food. At the same time, you become more younger and more energetic by every going day. This is the mission of our workshop, GGM, गोली को गोली मारो वर्कशॉप. और ये हमारे पत्री जी सर का भी सपना है, जहाँ पे आपको कहीं पे दवा की, डॉक्टर की या अस्पताल की जरूरत ना पड़े. Now I am going to tell you the most important secret. The most important secret to food is the cooking. How the cooking is being done. When we are there in our cooking department, we must always be with the positive mindset. The vibrations, the electromagnetic field from our body gets released, and it has a very big impact on the food that is being prepared. So the person, whoever is cooking in the house, they all must get the praise. They are doing no less job than running an entire company. All the people health is actually dependent on the way how the food is cooked. So always ensure whenever the person in the house who's cooking is getting all the respect and all the due energies, so that whenever they are in their department, they are doing their best. I'll tell you about this more with an experiment which has been conducted by a Japanese scientist, Dr. Masaru Emoto. He took 3 different vessels and kept some rice in water, and he kept them in 3 different rooms. He used to go in one room daily 4 times in a day and used to say, thank you, thank you, thank you, thanks a lot. He used to encourage and give encouraging words to the rice present in that room, in the vessel. The second room, he did never go. He never went in the second room, which was soaked in water, the rice. For the next 3 days, he never went in that room. It was the ignored rice, which developed green fungi. Algae development took place in a matter of 3 days in this rice, which was ignored. The rice, which was getting the thank you energies every day, 4 times in a day, it was all clear and bright and white as it was on the day one. And the third room vessel where the rice was kept in the water, he used to say, you idiot, and all kind of, things that we never like. And that rice turned black. The photographs are not very clear because these are the old photographs which were taken by Dr. Masaru Emoto. These are the same photographs, the original ones. We have tried to show you the same ones. But let me tell you, the food, when it is being cooked, has the same kind of an effect. With the positive mindset, when we cook, the thankfulness, that definitely makes it more brighter and more good for our own health. The ignored food, which has been ignored and cooked, it looks like this. It develops all kind of algae and fungi and all kind of those things. And when we are in our disruptive mood, when we are in stress, when we are attached with something which is playing a havoc in our mind because of the fear or the insecurity, then definitely it makes for the black kind of rice that you can see here. My dear friends, what I'm trying to say is it becomes very, very important for all of us to understand that the food that we are cooking must get all its attention whenever we are in the kitchen. If the food is very vital, then our pharmacy, kitchen is our pharmacy. It is the temple where we are cooking the food. We must know the dynamics, the way it is to be done. It must be taken care of whenever we are cooking the food in the best of our way. We must cook it. ज़्यादा अच्छा तो होगा जब हम कुकिंग करने के लिए अपने किचन में जाएँ, तो उस समय हम कोई अच्छा म्यूज़िक लगा दें, कोई म्यूज़िक जो हमें पसंद हो। Or if we can cook the food after doing our meditation of 10 minutes. Because when we do meditation, we get aware of our own mindset. We throw out the garbage files. We move into a positive zone. And when we cook the food, our hands, we are releasing energy. Our eyes, they are releasing energy. So the food which is cooked by us gets loads and loads of energy when we are in our positive mindset. Whenever you are not in a positive mindset, do not cook. And if you have some maids or servants coming at your place, tell them to sit for a while when they come to your place. Relax, talk to them, make them a bit more comfortable in your house, and then allow them to cook. That's the best for you as such. There has been a water experiment which has been done by Dr. Masaru Emoto. And this water experiment, he kept water at different places. When he found they were treated in a different way, the water particles, they started showing a different molecular structure. The structure of the water changes with just our way of mindset that we are portraying. It is very highly reactive. When the water was told, you fool, it was disrupted. When you were disgusted with it, it was disrupted. When evil things were thought about, the entire thing became black. And the war and those conditions, like Ukraine is having a war, so that also makes the molecular structure somewhat like this. When we are ready to tell the truth to the water, it starts making a good structure as such. When we are giving it thanks, when we are giving harmony, when we are giving peace, look at the difference when we are talking about wisdom, when we are calling the angels, when we are giving love energies. So, with all the energies, the molecular structure of the water gets changed. So give more and more love, give more and more be very, very thankful, be always in love mode. And this is possible only when you are highly energetic, when you have loaded lots of energy within yourself by doing meditation for some time before entering your kitchen. You will see all that is being consumed by the people in the house will start giving them more strength. Food is God. Food is not just medicine, it is God. We all depend upon it. We cannot live for a longer time without the food. Always pray whenever you sit to have your food. Always be in a very peaceful state. Never have any kind of a stress when you are sitting to have your food. आप खाना खाने बैठते हैं, तनाव बिल्कुल ना रखें. That is very important. This is the most important part of how you should take your food. And kitchen is your temple. It is not just pharmacy, it is your temple. So always, always, always declutter your kitchen. And whenever you enter your kitchen, always think that you are entering into a temple. Make it very, very pure. Be very pure from your mind when you are cooking your food. You are Annapurna of your entire house. You are the god or the goddess who is preparing the food for all the people to consume, to make them healthy. You must have this way of thinking. How many of you are ready to give more time, more effort, and know more about food, to know more about your mind patterns and the way it works upon your health? I would like to invite all of you to have a session on how our way of thinking and how our time and our effort. If we are ready to give more time, I am ready to share a little bit with you right now. This is for you if you want to lose weight, if you want to overcome any lifestyle disorder, be it high BP, be it thyroid, be it diabetes, any of the ailments you can recover. Overcome the deficiencies in the body without any mineral intake. Get rid of that dull and aged skin. Get rid of your hair fall. Gain incredible energy. Be always energetic throughout the day. No time of the day goes when you start feeling lethargic or lazy. Overcome frequent cravings towards foods. That can be done, yes. Lots of people have done by doing their practice of service. We will be giving you to understand how you can remove acidity, gas, and bloating. The constipation, the real reason of all the ailments, will be no more there with you. You can greatly improve your sleep quality and reverse all your ailments permanently. If you want all this, you can be a part of GGM workshop, the workshop which is going to be hosted in the next month. Registration will start shortly from 16th of May. You can probably be the most responsible person towards your own self. Take responsibility of yourself and then be responsible for a happy society and for a happy house. Yeah. Thank you so much for calling me here so that I could serve each one of you. Thanks a lot, Ramya ji. Thanks a lot, Oneness Meditation Qatar. Thank you to each one of the participants present over here who
Thank
were
you so
listening
much,
to
sir.
all the wisdom that I had to share. Thanks a lot to all of you. Thank you.
The meditation was awesome and your wisdom is also awesome, sir. Thank you.
I wish if there are some participants who have any questions or doubts or if they would like to ask anything, they can definitely be asked upon it. If there is anyone who would like to make their sharing, they are welcome. They can raise their hand so that we can unmute them and take their sharings.
Shailja ji.
Hello, sir. Thank you so much. It was really very informative and like an eye opener. Regarding the course which you were telling, actually, I'm not that comfortable with Hindi. Is it you'll be explaining in English as well along with Hindi?
We will have the entire PPT in English so that the
Okay.
people get the get to know about everything in the English language, but the entire language will be in Hindi.
Okay. Mhm.
So that the general masses who are connected with us all over from the world, because they are, most of them are Indians, so we keep the language easy for them.
Okay.
Are you comfortable in Hindi?
Yeah, I'm comfortable, but when it comes to terms, maybe like vegetable names, fruit names, something like that, body parts, then I might have to struggle a little bit. That's the problem.
Okay.
Yeah. Any chance in English in the near future you'll be taking the course?
Let us see. Probably a lot of the people, if they will be demanding for that, we will start coming up with English sessions also.
Okay. Okay. So this
Last
course.
time, to promote this session, in Africa and in UK, we had Neha Bhatt madam along with us, who were giving their all services, so that we can make it available at around 6 to 8 for those people in their time in London and Africa. And now this time, if you want, if there are lots of people who would be interested to take an English session, then I can definitely come, because I'm comfortable in English too. No problems.
Okay. So this when does the course actually starts in the next month?
It will start on 18th of June.
June.
We will be having our preparatory class on 18th June. From 25th June to 5th July, that is 14 days period, we will be having our class with 3 different topics. First will be covering your physical body, the second will be on the mind, and the third will be on the soul. So when we are talking of complete health, we have to have the study of all the 3 parameters and balance them, make them pure. The purity is the only thing that gives you holistic health, wholesome health.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. Yeah. संकीर्त जी, आप अपने आप को अनम्यूट करें, बात करें.
हाय, नमस्ते सर.
नमस्कार जी. संकीर्त जी.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes. Namaste sir. I am
Namaskar.
connecting from Qatar myself. Really excellent session. It was today. Nice to hear about the food, as you told. It is very important and in your life. Myself practicing meditation last 7 years, and I also hardly visit doctors in almost 10 years. It is 5-6 times hardly visited doctor. That too for my specs and my and dentist. That's it. Hardly. That's it. And same thing we are telling here also in Qatar. Please do meditate to become use pyramids of plant-based diet and create miracles. We are telling slowly to people here also in Qatar, as there is very less awareness about these things here. Basically, they are not even aware of the word meditation, what is vegetarianism. Because some restaurant when I'm asking whether they're vegetarian food, they're asking what is vegetarian. So much less there is awareness about these things here in Qatar and Gulf. So we all as a team here, we are that's why bringing this speakers, and we are sharing about these topics here, so that people also get wisdom and knowledge about these topics, and it is a very great thing they can get in life. What we got, we are sharing as Patri Sir tell, do selfless service, and we're doing the same thing here as a team. And thank for your sessions, wonderful, and thank you so much, sir. Really amazing.
Thank you so much, Sankeet ji. Definitely, you see, Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patri ji has given us to understand 3 important facets that should be applied to every human. The first one is they must meditate, they must become vegetarian, and they must be seeking the energies from a pyramid, because these energies are very helpful at the soul level. So if we add to this the third one, the fourth one, and that is our food practice, that we understand the dynamics of the food and the health parameters, we must definitely get more vegetarianism, get more into meditation, and help others also get the same health that we have restored with us. And you are a live example of that. Thank you so much, Mr. Sankeet, for doing
Thank
all
you.
the service that you've been doing. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you all, masters.
टेक चंद जी.
सर जी नमस्कार.
नमस्कार. नमस्कार सर.
सर मैं दिल्ली से बोल रहा हूँ सर. मैं सर मैं इमिग्रेशन में काम करता हूँ सर.
ओके.
सर हमारे दिन का ड्यूटी 11 घंटे का होता है और रात का ड्यूटी 13 घंटे का होता है सर. तो
Very
सर
good.
हमारा ना तो खाने का रूटीन सही है और ना सोने का रूटीन सही है. और जो ये कॉन्स्टिपेशन की और शुगर, मैं डायबिटिक भी हूँ सर और 250 मेरा फास्टिंग रहता है सर. तो मैं आपको बहुत दिन से फॉलो कर रहा हूँ सर. और गुरुदेव सुभाष पत्री साहब से मैं मेडिटेशन भी करता हूँ, सब कुछ करता हूँ, लेकिन मेरे को कुछ सर बेनिफिट मिल नहीं रहा है सर. तो मेरा रूटीन की वजह से है ये सब, या सर मेरा कुछ मेरा दिमाग की वजह से है?
ये तो आपको पूरी तरह से समझने के लिए वर्कशॉप में ही आना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि जब हम वहाँ पे आप लोगों के साथ में बातचीत करते हैं, वहाँ पे हमारे साथ में सबसे पहले 40 मिनट का मेडिटेशन होता है. आपकी ऊर्जा को बढ़ाने पे काम किया जाता है, चक्रास को बैलेंसिंग किया जाता है, और फिर हम लोगों की क्लासेस कंडक्ट होती हैं ताकि आप ओवरफ्लोइंग एनर्जी के साथ में हर एक बात को समझ सकें. और उस बात को जब आप चलन में करना शुरू करते हैं तो आपको अपनी भूल खुद नज़र आने लगती है कि कहाँ कहाँ पे गलतियाँ की हैं. हमने खाने पीने में जो यहाँ पे आपको बताया, वो
हाँ जी.
आपको पूरी डिटेल्ड वे में वहाँ पे साइंस के साथ में समझाया जाता है.
अच्छा सर.
एक ही चीज़ है, बात तो वो की वो है, लेकिन जब आप समझ करके उसको करना शुरू करते हैं 100% रिजल्ट्स उसमें मिलने लगते हैं. क्यों करना है, क्यों खाना है, क्यों खाना क्यों है इन द फर्स्ट प्लेस, व्हाई यू वांट टू ईट फूड, and then what kind of food you have to eat and why you have to eat, what are the 5 sources of elements from where we are getting the energy. तो ये सब चीज़ों को जब हम अच्छी तरह से पूरी तरह से जानकारी करके फिर प्रयोग करना शुरू करते हैं, 14 days is sufficient to release all the body ailments as such.
सर मैंने
We have seen this in the last 4 workshops that we have conducted. पिछले 4 वर्कशॉप में हमारे साथ में हजारों लोगों ने शामिल हुए और हजारों ही लोग ठीक भी हो गए. कोई ऐसा नहीं था जिसको फायदा ना हुआ हो. तो टेकचंद जी आप भी आइए, वी इनवाइट यू
सर
टू आवर
मैं इस बार जरूर आऊंगा सर. मैंने आपकी वर्कशॉप में तो ज्वाइन नहीं किया, लेकिन मैंने 43 डेज सर मैंने वेजिटेबल जूस, जो इसमें पालक, मेथी, बथुआ और तुलसी, ऐसे मैंने बेलपत्र, बहुत से मैंने ऐसे 43 डेज मैंने जूस लिया था सर. मैंने 2-2 गिलास एक दिन में लिया था. लेकिन चलो ठीक है सर, मैं अभी आपके वर्कशॉप में ही ज्वाइन करूंगा. 16 को मैं रजिस्ट्रेशन कर दूंगा और फिर आपसे मिलेंगे सर.
थैंक यू
और बहुत अच्छा
सो
लगा
मच
सर आपकी नॉलेज और आपका जो बिल्कुल विश्लेषण, बिल्कुल बहुत स्ट्रिक्ट शब्दों में, बहुत अच्छा, बहुत बढ़िया सर. आपने आपकी नॉलेज है, बहुत अच्छा शेयर करते हैं सर. धन्यवाद.
थैंक यू सो मच सर, थैंक्स अ लॉट.
थैंक यू सर.
नेहा जी.
हाँ, मैं लाइव एग्जाम्पल हूँ टेकचंद जी. मैंने GGM1 ज्वाइन किया था और बहुत ही अच्छा रिजल्ट पाया है. वेट लॉस और बहुत सारी लाइक पैरों में दर्द रहना, B12 डेफिशिएंसी, एसिडिटी, पित्त प्रकृति की वजह से भी सर दर्द वगैरह जो रहता था वो सब गायब हो गया है. पूरी एनर्जी के साथ जी रही होगी. सो आप नेक्स्ट जून में मिलते हैं.
Yes. Anybody else has any sharing or would like to have any question or any kind of talk? Otherwise we can.
Yes, sir. Can you please share the link of the WhatsApp or
I will do
the
that.
group so
will
that we can
definitely
circulate
extend that
here?
to you.
Whoever
Yeah.
is interested, they can join.
On 16th, as our registrations will start, we will extend the WhatsApp links and everything to you so that you can circulate with your group. Those who
Okay,
are
sir.
interested can seek the registration and they can start participating in the next month's workshop. Yeah. Thank you so much, Ramya ji. It was so great and it was such a nice gentry with us. I'm very happy. I would definitely be very happy to join you again in another few days with another topic. Thank you once
Sure.
again.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Sankit and Neha ma'am and Lavanya has designed flyer actually. So I thank everyone, Team Oneness Meditation, who supported this event to happen. And we would like to host your session again, sir.
Yes.
In soon, sir. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you once
Thanks
again.
everyone who attended this session and took the divine energies. Thank you. We'll end up the session, sir.